Okay, question 3 of the ExamCraft mock was complex numbers. Complex numbers are very, very common on the exam, so please make sure you know what to do. So part A asked you to simplify by multiplying out brackets. So in terms of multiplying out your brackets, the 5 is multiplying the first bracket, the 2i is multiplying the second bracket. When you're multiplying complex numbers, it's exactly the same as algebra. You just have to remember that your I squareds are equal to -1. So you multiply out like normal. The 5 goes by your 3, which gave you 15. Your 5 goes by your -2i, which gave you -10i. Your 2i by your 4 gave you 8i, and your 2i by your 6i gave you 12i squared. Okay, for the next line, you can either tidy it up here, or you can substitute in your I squared. So for the I squareds are equal to -1. So this was plus 12i squared, so now it's becoming -12. Then tidy it up, so you've got 15 take away 12, which gave you 3, and your 2i stayed as 2i. Okay, the second part, it told you that z was equal to 2 minus 3i. It wanted you to plot z and z plus 6i on your diagram. So to plot your z, you go out your 2 and you go down your 3i. Alright, so you go out 2 down to -3. Okay, and that's your z. For your z plus your 6i, you're writing your z down from up here, you're adding a 6i to it, so you end up with a 2 minus 3i plus a 6i, so you get 2 plus 3i. Right? So to plot that one, you go out 2, and then you go up your plus for the 3. The next part, it asks you to find the conjugate. Alright, so you want the conjugate of z plus 6i, or what I used to call the monobrow. Right? So you know that your z plus your 6i is equal to 2 plus 3i, so for your conjugate you were just changing the sign of the I part, so you're getting 2 minus 3i. And then the final part was division, so they want you to express 1 over z plus 6i in the form p plus qi. So in other words, they want you to divide 1 by z plus 6i. So they want you to divide 1 by your 2 plus your 3i. How you do division in complex numbers is you get the conjugate of the bottom part and multiply top and bottom by that. So the conjugate of 2 plus 3i is 2 minus 3i, and you multiply 2 minus 3i at the top, 2 minus 3i at the bottom. Okay, so you multiply it out. When you're multiplying, write everything in brackets so you remember to multiply all the parts. So the top line is simple. 1 times 2 gave you 2, 1 times minus 3i gave you minus 3i. For the bottom, you've got 2 pairs of brackets, so you have to remember you're going to split the first bracket. So you're going to go 2 times 2, which gave you 4, 2 times minus 3i, which gave you minus 6i. Then you go plus 3i times your 2, which gave you plus 6i, and plus 3i times your minus 3i, so plus and a minus gave you minus. 3 by 3 gave you 9, and then you got an I squared. On the bottom line, your 6i's cancel because you've got a positive and a negative 6i. And then you change your minus 9i squared to a plus 9. Alright, tidy that up so you get 13 as your denominator. So you end up with 2 minus 3i over 13. The final step is to separate it into a real part and an imaginary part. So you're going 2 over 13 as your real, minus 3 over 13i as your imaginary. Okay, and that was question 3.